In accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, notice of this meeting was posted on the bulletin board designed for that purpose, and notice was transmitted to the official newspapers provided by resolution adopted January 6, 2024. Meeting notice has also been continually posted on our website. May I have a roll call?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan.
Here.
Councilwoman Phillips.
Here.
Councilman Otteson.
Here.
Councilwoman Russo.
Here.
Councilman Bagan.
Here.
Councilwoman Herron.
Here.
And Mayor, thank you.
Thank you. Please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated. We'll open it up for public comment on agenda items only. That's public comment on agenda items only. Please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment, we'll close the public comment portion. We'll move on to the caucus work session. And not seeing any items on the caucus work session, we'll recess from the caucus session and move right into our regular meeting. We'll start with the approval of the minutes of the February 6, 2024 work session meeting. May I have a motion? The approval of the minutes of the February 6, 2024 work session meeting, please.
Bagan, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Bagan. May I have a second?
Russo, second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Russo. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? Abstention by Councilwoman Herron. Next, we'll seek the approval of the executive session minutes of the February 6, 2024 work session meeting. May I have a motion for the approval of the executive session minutes, please?
Russo, second.
Motion by Councilwoman Russo. May I have a second?
Phillips, second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Phillips. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? An abstention by Councilwoman Herron. Next, we have council member reports. Councilmember Dunn?
Nothing to report. It's all good. Nothing to report at this moment.
Councilwoman Phillips?
Thank you. I'll do the fire report, Councilman Allison, is that what
That's
you
fine.
do, police? Okay. So the fire report for January 1st, 2024 to January 31st, 2024, there were 28 calls in Haddon Heights, 14 calls in Barrington, 8 calls to mutual aid, 1 call to the highway for a total of 51 calls that month, averaging 6 firefighters per call. 30 of those calls were career staff. And also Chief Hales provided us with a detailed breakdown of those calls, giving us date and time, incident location, who was first to arrive, the type of call, which is really helpful information as we're analyzing how this SSA is going forward. So we're appreciative of that. And speaking of the SSA, it's on for tonight for the approval to extend the shared services agreement by and between the Borough of Haddon Heights and Borough of Barrington, which has already been in existence for the last year. It's been very successful, and so we are extending it for 4 years. So we're grateful for the success of that partnership. We thank Chief Hales, we thank Captain Swaska for their efforts. And on the police front, we approved the K-9 program last meeting, so we're excited to see how that comes to fruition. I think everybody's gonna enjoy having a pup in Haddon Heights. Paw Patrol officer, if you will.
All day.
I had it in my back pocket for 2 weeks. And we had, the mayor and I appeared for an EMS meeting, which was our first meeting after the shared services agreement between Heights and Barrington and Runnymede. And there's all good things going on there, and we think that will be a great partnership as well. And that's all I have.
Wonderful. Thank you, Councilwoman Phillips. Council President Morgan?
I can't follow up on that, guys. Report as well.
Yes, I'll hold the phone.
Real long. Councilman Otteson?
Okay, on the police side, they had 6,277 miles driven on patrol, 1,077 calls for service, 23 arrests, 12 accidents, 112 motor vehicle accidents were issued. And then On the construction side, it was a pretty normal month for January. They collected $12,578. The inspections were pretty similar to last year. Last week, we had a meeting with Shade Tree, and members of Shade Tree met up with RJ Callahan, and Kelly was there to set the meeting up, and Mike was there. And it went really well. I think we're going to try to coordinate better how we do the intake on requests for tree removals and plantings and moving forward planting trees. So I think we can work well with the new DPW director and get things on a better path. So I was really happy with the meeting. So we're going to try to follow all things and trying to do that.
Thank you, Councilman Addison. Councilwoman Russo?
Thanks, Mayor. A couple of quick things. Public Works has been really busy over the past month with their filling potholes, lots of storm trap, and planting trees. Trying to keep up on Facebook with any of those pothole requests that come out and try to relay them to the audio director, as well as directing people to the website so that they can report those things. From engineering, we met a couple weeks ago. A lot of upcoming projects coming up, so we're really excited about that. Excited to see some movement on some repaving work that is reflected in some of the ordinances today. That's kind of engineering and finance. So really a huge thanks to our to Bach Engineers and to Mike Mansfelder, who's been helping us champion these efforts and really progress a lot of things in town. I think it's going to lead to a lot of positive projects. And last but not least, I want a very informal congratulations to Cabanas on their remodel. I got a chance to go and check that out with my little one yesterday, and they did a really nice job. Some very interesting flavors at their space. If you want to twist chocolate with twisted marshmallow, it seems really good. I know, right? I don't know. So I have to throw a big shout out. That's all.
Thank you, Councilwoman Russo, and Councilwoman Hurd.
Thank you, Mayor. From the Parks and Rec side, we have an update from Buck Associates on the progress of the softball fields. We're going to be meeting later this week with some representatives of HHYA to discuss that project there and getting the fields ready for opening. And that's really it for me.
Thank you, Councilmembers. Mayor's report, nothing really to report. I just want to applaud council's effort and our professionals on all the hard work just in 2 short months, executing a large, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind of you, man.
I should have named those professionals I was thinking.
Oh.
But no, honestly, no. Council's work right out of the gate. Public safety has been a huge focus between the work on the K-9, the new K-9 officer that we're introducing, the SSA with the fire department, the newest SSA of EMS. We're obviously putting public safety first and foremost for our community. And then on top of that, the other big one, engineering and infrastructure when it comes to both roads and our sidewalks and our stormwater. All of these things are huge. And so again, I can't thank both our council members for working hard on this and our professionals. And I'm really excited. 2 months, accomplished a lot, and we have a huge jump start on the year, and a lot of good things coming down the road. So, great work. Go team, yes. Moving on to unfinished business, we have public hearing and final adoption of ordinance 2024-1539, an ordinance establishing a sewer department within the borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, and the state of New Jersey, and authorizing the adoptions of certain connection fees and sewer service charges. Public hearing and final adoption of bond ordinance 2024-1540. That's all.
We're moving on the first one, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, okay. I was jumping around there. Yep.
Yeah, well, they were sort of run together.
I see that.
So,
Yep.
good to open that up.
That's okay.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you, professional.
That's what professionals are here for, man. We're here to fill that role.
May I have a motion to open the public hearing portion of ordinance 2024-1539? Motion by Councilman Phillips. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Hagan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? Thank you. The public hearing portion of ordinance 2024-1539 is now open. If you'd like to make a comment, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment, we'll close, may I have a motion to close the public comment portion of ordinance 2024-1539?
Taken so moved.
Motion by Councilman Dagan, may I have a second? Second by Council President Morgan. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstained? Thank you. Now may I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2024-1539, an ordinance establishing a sewer department in the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, State of New Jersey, and authorizing the adoption of certain connection fees and sewer service charges. A motion by Council President Morgan. May I have a second?
Russo, second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Russo. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips,
Yes.
Councilman Addison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo,
Yes.
Councilman Pagan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have public hearing and final adoption of bond ordinance 2024-1540, a bond ordinance authorizing the installation and improvements of various sidewalks in the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $2,248,100. Therefore, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds or bond anticipation notes of the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, in the aggregate principal amount of up to $2,135,695, making certain determinations and covenants and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. They have a motion to open the public hearing portion of bond ordinance 2024-1540.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Dagan. May I have a second?
Addison, second.
Second by Councilman Addison. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? Thank you. Public hearing portion for bond ordinance 2024-1540 is now open. If you'd like to make a comment, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any motion, may I have a motion to close the public hearing portion of bond ordinance 2024-1540?
Russo, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Russo, may I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Pagan. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstained? Thank you. May I now have a motion to approve the bond ordinance? May I have a motion now to adopt bond ordinance 2024-1540, a bond ordinance authorizing the installation improvements of various sidewalks in the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $2,248,100. Therefore, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds or bond anticipation notes, in the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, in the aggregate principal amount of up to $2,135,695, making certain determinations and covenants and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. May I have a motion, please?
Russo, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Russo, may I have a second? Second by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Council President Morgan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips,
Yes.
Councilman Addison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo,
Yes.
Councilman Pagan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harron. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have public hearing and final adoption of ordinance 2024-1541, an ordinance amending chapter 125-2 of the Code of Borough of Haddon Heights entitled Animal License Fees Exemptions. May I have a motion to open the public hearing portion?
Motion by Baker.
Motion by Councilman Bagan. May I have a second?
Yes.
Second by Councilwoman Haran. All those in favor? Any further abstained? Thank you. The public hearing portion is now open. If you'd like to make a comment, please step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any motion, may I have a motion to close the public hearing portion of ordinance 2024-1541?
Phyllis motion?
Motion by Councilman Phillips. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Kagan. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstained? Thank you. May I now have a motion to adopt ordinance 2024-1541, ordinance amending chapter 125-2 of the Code of Borough of Haddon Heights entitled Animal License Fees Exemptions.
Phyllis, so moved.
Motion by Councilwoman Phillips. May I have a second? Second by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Council President Morgan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips,
Yes.
Councilman Addison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo,
Yes.
Councilman Pagan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have an introduction of ordinance 2024-1542, an ordinance authorizing salaries, wages, and reimbursements to be paid to non-contractual employees of the Borough of Haddon Heights. May I have a motion to introduce ordinance 2024-1542?
Phillips, so moved.
A motion by Councilwoman Phillips, may I have a second?
Second?
Second by Councilman Fagan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Council President Morgan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Addison?
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo?
Yes.
Councilman Bernard?
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public hearing and final adoption of ordinance 2024-1542 is scheduled for Tuesday, March 5th, 2024 at approximately 7 p.m. here at the municipal building located at 625 Station Ave, Haddon Heights, New Jersey. Next, we have Resolution 2024-67, resolution of the Borough of Haddon Heights in the County of Camden, New Jersey, authorizing emergency temporary appropriations pursuant to NJSA 48:4-20.
A resolution is a condition proceeding to moving forward the
The second one.
introduction of the bond ordinance.
Thank you. May I have a roll call, or may I have a motion to, may I have a motion, thank you, for resolution 2024-67.
Russo, so moved.
Seconded by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Council President Morgan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Addison?
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo?
Yes.
Councilman Pagan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now we have introduction of bond ordinance 2024-1543, a bond ordinance authorizing the acquisition of various capital equipment and the completion of various capital improvements in and for the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, appropriating the sum of $2,161,233. Therefore, authorizing the issuance of general obligation bonds or bond anticipation notes of the Borough of Haddon Heights, County of Camden, New Jersey, in the aggregate principal amount of up to $1,795,787, making certain determinations and covenants, and authorizing certain related actions in connection with the foregoing. May I have a motion to introduce bond ordinance 2024-1543, please?
Russo, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Russo. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Council President Morgan. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Council President Morgan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Addison?
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo?
Yes.
Councilman Pagan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron? Thank you.
Thank you. Finally, public hearing and final adoption of that bond ordinance 2024-1543 is scheduled for Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, at approximately 7 p.m. here in the municipal building located at 625 Station Avenue, Haddon Heights, New Jersey. Next, we have resolution 2024-68, a resolution approving certified list of fire department volunteers eligible for length of service awards program, LoSAP, for the year 2023. Resolution 2024-69, a resolution authorizing a shared service agreement by between the Borough of Haddon Heights and the Borough of Barrington for the provisions of firefighting services in accordance with NJSA 48:65-1. EDSEC. Let's get that legal abbreviation out of it. Resolution 2024-70, resolution authorizing transfers of appropriation reserves. Resolution 2024-71, resolution authorizing North Star Vets Animal Hospital to provide services to stray animals. Resolution 2024-72, resolution authorizing payment of bills and claims for the second half of February. Resolution 2024-73, resolution amending resolutions 2024-31, resolution concerning appointments. And resolution 2024-74, resolution of Borough of Haddon Heights authorizing application by the Borough Engineer to the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for paving of existing parking lot and playground equipment at the Bar Recreation Complex. Resolution 2024-75, a resolution providing for a meeting not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12, 1, for discussions related to attorney-client privilege matters related to local business, 2, attorney-client privilege matters, topic A, legal discussion by the Borough Solicitor, and discussion on various matters involving potential litigation. Discussions are expected to be about a half-hour duration. Formal action may be taken on the foregoing items following the executive session. And finally, Resolution 2024-76, a resolution of the Borough of Haddon Heights authorizing the Borough Engineer to design the publicly bid the Camden County Recreation Facility enhancements, infield improvements, and the Fitzgerald Memorial Park project. May I have a motion for all of those resolutions, please?
Fagan, so moved.
Motion by Councilman Fagan. May I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Herron. May I have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, Mayor. Council President Morgan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Addison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Russo,
Yes.
Councilman Pagan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Herron.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll now open it up for public comment. That's public comment on anything at all. Step up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Not seeing any public comment, we'll close the public comment portion. We'll recess into executive session.
Okay, Mayor, we're back on the record.
All right, man. May I have a motion to come out of executive session? Motion by Councilman Hagan. May I have a second? Seconded by Councilman Addison. All those in favor? Any opposed or abstained?
No.
All right, not seeing anything to act on. Sorry about that. Not seeing anything to act on, may I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Motion by Council President Morgan and a second by Councilwoman Herron. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstained? No. All right, thanks, guys. Good night.
Thank you all.